It's now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. COVID-19 precautions have been hot topics for more than a year now, especially since the start of school this fall. Well, now some parents in the Phillips School District are voicing concerns over their district's newest COVID-19 protocols or lack of protocols. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has more.
It's frustrating at best.
The Phillips School District no longer requires students and staff exposed to COVID to stay home. There was a recent COVID outbreak in the first grade classroom. The school board voted 5-2 to allow those first graders to return immediately. Phillips parents are concerned.
It's difficult for me to understand why people wouldn't want to do things that might make the situation safer for someone else.
Nieto is also a healthcare worker. She says that the school board's decision goes against the county health department guidelines. Another parent, Annie Knudsen, says the disregard for safety measures could lead to litigation.
Well, there's some legal issues there. There's some liability issues with not following safety protocols. So as far as like the school insurance and things like that, I think that the school could be getting themselves into some financial sticky spots.
The decision makes it hard for parents like Knudsen to feel comfortable sending her children to school. When the board voted to allow exposed children to come to school, Knudsen immediately pulled her children, in part to protect her immunocompromised child.
We've been doing this homeschool type of variety thing for a long time, and we know it doesn't work for our family as well as it could for them to be in class. But at the end of the day, their physical safety is equally important to their mental health.
Knudsen and Nieto were willing to compromise without a mask mandate, but they say this is too far. They worry that the cases could spread to more vulnerable people.
The school doesn't exist in a bubble, and so what happens if we let uncontrolled or unmitigated spread happen in the school, that affects the community. And so we have a lot of elders in our community who, are put at unnecessary risk then.
WJFW reached out to parents with opposite views and the superintendent. None of them were willing to do an interview. In Phillips, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
And while these parents are just upset, another Wisconsin mother has filed a federal lawsuit over the lack of COVID-19 protocols at her son's school. There's already been a lawsuit in Waukesha. The newest suit involves the Fall Creek School District, and it is being funded by the Minocqua Brewing Company Super PAC. Democrat Kirk Bangstead started that Super PAC after losing an assembly bid last November. Now, right now nationwide, the number of new COVID-19 cases per day has been the lowest it's been since early August. But the number of COVID cases in Wisconsin per day is just starting to come down after spiking when school started this fall. Check out this graph. This shows the number of new cases in Wisconsin broken down by age group. The blue line is kids, people under age 18. You can see how it spiked recently. But DHS data shows kids are also much less likely to have severe cases of COVID-19. Only about 0.1% of kids under age 10 who test positive need to be hospitalized, compared to 20% or more of people over age 70. The biggest problem, though, as you heard before, is when the otherwise healthy kids pass it on to people who are more vulnerable. We're also learning more about how people develop immunity to COVID-19, with most health experts agreeing people can develop immunity either by taking a vaccine or by becoming infected, but they don't necessarily provide the same level of immunity. According to health experts at UW Health, the vaccine is the most reliable and effective measure of immunity right now. The CDC has data showing about 1/3 of people who contract COVID do not generate an immune response on their own, leaving them at risk to become contracting the virus again.
The other thing that we're learning, and this will probably make sense to a lot of people, with natural immunity against COVID-19, we're starting to learn that it wanes, and it's starting to learn that it wanes faster than what we initially thought.
Thinking that immunity wanes after about 60 days, according to healthcare workers, adding folks who have been infected are still twice as likely to be reinfected as those who are vaccinated. All right, outside, Jeff, feeling a little bit more like fall today.
Well, highs back in the low to mid 60s today. We'll do it again tomorrow, followed by some cooler temperatures getting here for the weekend. Highs generally in the low 50s for for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But today was comfortable, 63 in Rhinelander, 63 also for Merrill. A very nice day for sure. Out there now, still hanging out in the low to mid 50s across the area. These will be slow to drop off tonight because we have lots of cloud cover out there that will linger through tomorrow as well. But look at all the cold air to the west of us. Typically, the cold air wins this time of year, and this is moving in our direction. It'll get here Friday into Saturday with high temperatures generally in the 50s. All right, out there now, though, lots of clouds across the area. They're low clouds currently, but there's a system over here that, a piece of that, is moving in our direction for tomorrow. That could give us a couple of thunder showers about this time tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. So our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies to partly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 52. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. We now know 2 people were killed when a single-engine plane crashed in a residential neighborhood in Waukesha this morning. The FAA says 2 people on board took off from Milwaukee and were headed to Kansas when the plane crashed around 9:30. The names of the victims have not yet been released. Both the FAA and National Transportation Safety Board are investigating. We've told you countless times about PFAS issues in Rhinelander, causing the city to shut down a couple of their wells. But Rhinelander is not the only Wisconsin city dealing with this issue. The city of Eau Claire has now shut down 7 of their 16 wells, nearly half their wells, due to PFAS contamination for this summer, and 3 more now. PFAS chemicals are most commonly found in firefighting foam, as well as many types of food packaging, but the chemicals don't break down in nature and have been linked to cancer and fertility issues. Nicolay College has seen an increase in enrollment over the last few years, and now one department on campus is moving forward with an expansion to allow even more students to sign up. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson explains.
727 Oneida, I have 1028.
Go ahead.
A handful of Nicolay College students spent their day training.
Hello, I'm Deputy Knabauer with the Oneida County Sheriff's Office.
Alyssa Knabenbauer is in the Law Enforcement Academy. She'll complete the program in a week.
Today we were doing scenarios, which is our practicing for real life situations. So it helps us prepare for the field on what to do when certain things arise, like traffic stops.
Mainly, her training is done on the Nicolay College campus, but the facilities are spread out. This can present some challenges.
We lose a lot of time of actual training or education because we have to move between different buildings or different off-site locations. So that's it's a takeaway from the students on their learning activities and that.
But that might be about to change. Goldner says his department has had a vision for over 10 years to expand the program's buildings.
So right behind us here, this area that's cleared out right now will be where the new building will be located.
The 9,000 square foot building will expand and improve training opportunities for students. It would also make things a lot easier, according to one of the academy's current students.
Sometimes it's kind of hard because you have a lot of classes that are being utilized by different courses and you have to make adjustments on the fly. I know we have to take our pads down for like our defensive tactics and arrest tactics all the time, so it's kind of tricky, but so if we had a nice area just for that, that'd be pretty awesome.
Goldner says the expansion wouldn't just benefit current students, but also those who graduate and stay in the area, since continued education is a necessity for public safety workers.
The majority of our graduates and continued education students do stay in the area.
Like Alyssa, who plans to stay with the Oneida County Sheriff's Office.
It's been a great academy, and I'm going to miss all of my recruit partners that I've been here with.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Because of some supply issues, the construction for that building has been delayed for now, but the Public Safety Department hopes to begin construction next spring. Today, Wyoming authorities released the results of their autopsy involving the death of Gabby Petito. We'll show you what they found in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12. Proud to serve Woodruff and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation, along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you. Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Introducing the best deal in mobile. Unlimited on 2 or more lines for just $29.99 a line. All on a nationwide 5G network that provides the best overall experience and reliability. Call 844-677-2999.
Unlimited for $29.99. This offer's going to take off.
We changed the rules when we introduced mobile with no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And now we're doing it again, making it easier to get unlimited for less with our best deal ever. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99.
That's amazing.
It's the best deal in mobile.
Join the millions who've switched and get the best deal in mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included for just $29.99 and save up to 60%. Call 844-677-2999. Click SpectrumMobile.com or visit a store near you.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty. An answer, uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Highs in the low to mid 60s today. The average high is 57. The average low is 35. Look at that record low, 16 back in 2012. And the sun set earlier at 6:12. All right, so outside now, it's still in the mid 50s. Here we are after 10 o'clock at night across pretty much everybody right now. There's still a couple of 60s in there looking at you, Wisconsin Rapids, right now. All right, so there's colder air to our west. Where it's supposed to be, right? But the cold air typically wins. It's heavier, it's denser. It is moving in our direction, not for tomorrow, but more so for Friday into Saturday and Sunday before some heat returns after that once again. All right, so here's Futurecast showing the story on the temperature. So here's Thursday evening. The cold air is just to our west, so the colder air. Nothing really cold in here. And that's going to settle over us on Friday into Saturday. It's going to be a cool weekend around here. But look what happens. It quickly gets out of here, and building heat across the west once again into Monday and Tuesday. That's going to push our temperatures well above average next week again, and the trends are trending that way too in terms of temperatures for next week, showing the Midwest, the Great Lakes, all above average in temperatures. That will keep the 60s around for us into the later portions of October. Yeah, that is not normal. Outside right now, though, lots of clouds. There's low clouds in there. Satellite has a hard time seeing those guys. But they are there across the area now. Our next system, though, is over here. A piece of this will move our way for tomorrow. The bulk of that is going to go up here into Canada, but still expect a front to come through tomorrow evening. That will likely give us a couple of showers and storms. Non-severe, but still, there's lots of energy in the atmosphere right now, so any of those tomorrow afternoon and evening could give us some gusty winds. It's also giving us lots of snow. The first big snow across Colorado. Here is I-70 just west of Denver this hour. It's dark there now, as you can tell, but the snow is on the ground and the roads are covered in snow out there right now, courtesy of that system. That, though, is going to go that way, but a piece is going to come this way and give us a chance for a few thunder showers tomorrow evening. Until then, though, we're looking pretty good tonight into tomorrow morning, as the clouds will increase again tomorrow morning. Our forecast tonight, then, lots of clouds out there. Low temperatures down, or not so low temperatures right down to 55 with a northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday already, so mostly cloudy, the few afternoon showers and storms looking more likely now after sunset tomorrow. So tomorrow evening with some rain showers across the area, and high temperatures back in the low 60s again. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow's our wet day, especially in the evening. We dry out early Thursday and then a long dry stretch through the weekend with falling temperatures, though, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highs only in the 50s. Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Today, authorities in Wyoming announced Gabby Petito died from strangulation as they continue to investigate her death as a homicide. Petito got nationwide attention, first for documenting her cross-country trip with her then fiancé on social media, and then for disappearing. Today, the Teton County coroner added he believes Petito's body was in the wilderness for 3 to 4 weeks before being found. and explained the process is a lot of work.
This autopsy included a whole body CAT scan, a examination by a forensic pathologist, an examination by a forensic anthropologist, and toxicology evaluation. So we pretty much covered all the bases.
Authorities are still searching for Petito's then fiance, Brian Laundrie, who has not officially been charged in the case, but is an obvious person of interest. However, he has not been seen since September 13th. The Milwaukee Brewers season was on the line tonight. We'll have highlights from tonight's elimination game against Atlanta after the break.
Menards has the flooring options to make your house feel like your home. And whether you're looking for that elegant, timeless look, a bold and contemporary style, or a sense of comfort, with thousands of options to choose from, we've got you covered. We carry top quality, waterproof vinyl plank, durable laminate flooring, and luxurious carpet, so you're sure to find that perfect fit for every room. Check out all Shaw and Superfast flooring options at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
You guys want to go on together, try to double your winnings?
Let's go big or go home, Jay!
You bet your life.
Now, Jesse, you didn't really do much here. You just jumped around.
There's a show where you can play.
And if I get this wrong, I will never live it down.
From home.
Beastie Boys!
All you have to do is watch the show and scan the QR code to play along.
Watch and win every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good luck.
You Bet Your Life with Jay Leno, weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
Coming up on Wednesday, we'll find out what the official drink for Halloween is.
And we have rain chances back in the forecast Wednesday afternoon before even some thunderstorm chances move in Wednesday night. Then we cool off. More when you tune in on your Wednesday.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Stone Innovations, Rhinelander and Plover. Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
Win or go home. That was the situation that the Brewers found themselves in today. Milwaukee was down 2-1 in this best-of-5 series. So to keep their season alive, they'd have to win in Atlanta. The Brewers had the second most road wins during the regular season, so it was highly possible they would get on the board first in the fourth. Omar Narvaez with a shot into left field. Avi Garcia turning on the Jets. He's going to try and score from second. And here comes the throw, the play at the plate. He is safe. Crew lead 1-0. Lorenzo Cain is up next, and he's going to line into center field. Another run scores. Milwaukee jumps out to a 2-0 lead. But whenever the Brewers would score, the Braves had an answer. Bottom half of the inning, Eddie Rosario hits a single up the middle with the bases loaded. And just like that, this game is tied again. Now to the top of the fifth, Rowdy Tellez does it again. 448 feet to deep center field. And gone. His second home run of the postseason. The Crew have another 2-run lead. But here comes Atlanta again. Bases loaded. Jock Peterson going to ground out to a double play. Not in time. So one runner is going to score. And then very next batter, this ball is going to get hit past Tellez. The Braves tie it up once again. Josh Hader would enter in the 8th inning. Struck out his first 2 batters, but Freddie Freeman makes him pay with that pitch. A missile into left center field and gone. Atlanta has a 1-run lead heading into the 9th inning. Last chance for the Brewers. Christian Yelich at the dish, and he strikes out looking. Milwaukee's season is over after falling in this game 5-4, the final.
Look, I mean, in the moment right now, we're all really disappointed. I mean, there's, you know, and it's hard to get past the disappointment right now, sitting here right now. In the end, you know, we had big goals. We didn't quite get there, but you win 95 games, it's a special group.
And now all the crew can do is watch like the rest of us. Atlanta will play the winner of the Dodgers versus Giants series. Back in 2017, the Mosinee volleyball team started a legendary win streak within the Great Northern Conference. They have won 51 straight matches in the GNC, which is a conference record for all sports. This year, Mosinee is 10-0, and they've only lost 1 set total. I mean, it doesn't get more dominant than that. Looking to complete their 4th straight season undefeated in the GNC, hosting Medford. First set, what a play here by the Raiders' Katie Brem. Knows that Mosinee's out of position and hits like a backhanded spike for the point. Medford was up early in this match. Later, it's Rin Roosh with a spike of her own. Little awkward looking, but hey, it works. The Raiders are up 3. But Mosinee is on a winning streak for a reason. They're setting up Jenna Playsack, who spikes this one. The block goes out of bounds. And now, off the Mosinee serve, Medford trying to set up a spike of their own, but it is denied at the net by Abby Martin. Mosinee wins again in 3 straight sets. Now, unlike the GNC, the Wisconsin Valley Conference has 2 teams fighting for a conference title. DC Everest and Marshfield are both 8-2, and they were both in action tonight. Evergreens hosting Wausau East in this one. First set, Lumberjacks are serving, and the Evergreens are going to try and be setting up for the kill, but the libero Grayson Berger is right there with the dig. Unfortunately, though, for East, they can't capitalize off the great play. The spike's going to go sail past the back line. Lumberjacks are down 9. Everest is going to come back with another spike of their own, and this time it falls for Lindsay Truitt. Evergreens are up big, but DC Everest trying to, that spike was working, but not this time. Hillary Cleveland elevates and blocks it at the net, but the set point for Everest, this serve's going to go out of bounds. I'll be honest, I think there should be a rule. You can't lose on a serve. That doesn't seem right. Everest wins 3-0, though. But hey, Marshfield kept pace with DC Everest. Tigers went on the road and beat Wausau West 3-0. Both Marshfield and DC Everest will play their final conference games this Thursday. If only they were facing off against each other. That would be interesting for sure. The high school girls golf state tournament was taking place today and yesterday in Verona, Wisconsin, and we have a state champion in our area. Stevens Point Riley Paczynski won the Division I individual title. She finished the tournament with a score of 3 under. That was 5 strokes better than second place. Justin, she's only a junior. She will get a chance to defend her title next year.
3 under par. Thank you, Griff. That's impressive. The 2020 presidential election happened almost a full year ago now, but some people are still disputing the results. We'll look at a rally today in Michigan calling for an audit, and we'll hear what people on both sides are saying about that after the break.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
For Pete K., whose health benefits are, thankfully, way better than his outdoorsman skills, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Charlie M., who's covered by a team of experts so he can be first to the finish at his next race, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan. At Aspen Dental, we help you find your happy place, like milkshake mustaches, high fives, and high dives, or 3-on-3s, 2-on-2s, and 1-on-1s. We see how these moments make us smile, so we make it easy to share your smile with safe and convenient care all in one place, with evening and weekend hours. Right now, new patients get a complete exam and x-rays free without insurance. Plus, everyone saves 20% on their treatment plan. Celebrate life's happiest moments. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL or book online today.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts.
At Big Valley Ford, we have a great selection of gently used trucks, SUVs, and cars, and we are ready to help you find the right vehicle to explore the North Woods. Big Valley Ford is passionate about every vehicle that enters our service center, and our team of technicians are here to help with all of your service needs. Whether you are looking for a new or used vehicle or need to get your current ride back on the road, stop into Big Valley Ford in Ewan, Michigan, and experience the Big Valley difference.
On Wall Street, U.S. stocks closed lower today as oil prices continued to climb. The Dow fell about 118 points, closed at 34,378. It's about even for the last month. This morning, pro-Trump supporters rallied at the Michigan State Capitol in Lansing, calling for a so-called forensic audit of the 2020 election. Kylie Kahn reports.
It's up to them to do their jobs that we the people are demanding them to do.
A message from former President Trump brought hundreds of people to the Capitol. They're asking lawmakers to approve an audit of the 2020 election. State Rep Steve Kara introduced a bill in June to do just that. The state has already completed more than 250 audits and found no issues.
If a government agency is potentially guilty of fraud, should we have a government agency check them out? I don't think so.
Liz Harris played a role in getting an audit in Maricopa County, Arizona, an audit that actually found Joe Biden's margin of victory was even larger than the initial count showed. She was flown in for today's rally.
So we've been canvassing the state of Arizona for 10 months, and that was integral in helping to get the audit started in Arizona, and now they're fighting to have the audit in Michigan.
There was no session today for either the House or the Senate, but House Democratic leader Donna Lisinski was at the Capitol to express her disappointment.
I couldn't be more frustrated, frankly, that these bogus conspiracy theories and lies are still being given fuel by elected leaders. The language of leadership matters, and it is clear in this case that we had the safest, most secure election in Michigan's history, with 250 audits already conducted.
The Democrats, they ruin your lives. They ruin your lives.
The attacks weren't just one-sided. Some protesters are also unhappy with Republican leaders, namely Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey.
What is alarming is when people go to the side of not believing any of even their own party leaders, having reviewed the evidence and found no widespread voter fraud.
I'm Tammy, owner of Wausau Hearns Furniture. Hearns Furniture has been part of the Wausau community for over 46 years. Thank you for your business. When you are in need of furniture or a flippable mattress, remember Hearns Furniture, half-mile from Fleet Farm, Wausau.
Marcus Dredd has just one goal, to separate you from your soul.
He's waiting for you. Evil Falls House of Tormented Souls in Eagle River, Friday and Saturday nights in October.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Hi, this is Jenny, the manager of your local Big Deal store. Visit our store and save money while supporting local businesses. Go to AnagoBigDeals.com. That's AnagoBigDeals.com.
With Cellcom, new and existing customers get the same great deals, both fair and clear. What's not clear is all this football lingo.
So, David, when the backers walk up in the A-gap, the center's going to call the guard down, putting the hat back on the 3 technique.
Football lingo? Unclear. Getting the same great deals whether you're a new or existing customer? Crystal clear. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world. Prices are falling at Cellcom this month. Now, save $300 on select smartphones. Taxes due at sale. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/save for details.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels. Did you know the average wait time for a new RV is over 6 months? Don't wait. We have nearly 30,000 factory fresh RVs in stock and ready for you today. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. See America for less. With thousands of RVs available for less than $5 a day. Plus, come in today and put $0 down and make no payment for 90 days. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV today.
I'm Tammy, owner of Wausau Hearns Furniture. Hearns Furniture has been part of the Wausau community for over 46 years. Thank you for your business. When you are in need of furniture or a flippable mattress, remember Hearns Furniture, half-mile from Fleet Farm, Wausau.
Jeff, we are gearing up for what should be a pleasant but much more fall-like week.
Yeah, you know, 70s over the weekend, 60s out there today, and 50s are back in the forecast. Refreshing 50s, we'll call them. Getting in here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Griffin, there is no rain in the forecast for Friday.
Hallelujah.
All right, so out there right now, it's in the 50s. Very comfortable driving home this evening. There is some stuff, though. So there's some low clouds out there across our area. But look to the west. There's a beast of a storm out here, bringing heavy snow to places in Wyoming and Colorado. That is shifting to the east. It'll be in our backyards tomorrow evening about this time. So expect a few thunder showers in the area tomorrow evening. Most of tomorrow will stay dry. And then look what happens. We bring in some cooler temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nice, comfortable, sun-filled highs in the 50s.
The final week of the high school football regular season, it'll finally feel like football weather outside.
Hey, maybe I'll go out there, throw a couple
We'll enjoy it.
passes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us on News Watch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show is next.